now, making his way to the blue corner, here comes Avau Faafuata.
I got this, yo.
And here he comes, he is a big boy, the executioner, Avau Faafuata. He only has the 9 fights under his belt and has a big ask ahead of him up against the reigning super heavy champion in the Thumper, Tafa Misipati. But with such a height difference and such a big frame on him, as we know in these 3-round fights, one punch is all it takes.
And his opponent making his way to the red corner, the reigning, defending, super heavyweight champion, Tafa Misipati!
And here he is, the reigning, defending super heavyweight king in the ring. They call him the Thumper, Tafa Misipati. He has a big experience advantage, but he is the shorter of the 2 men. He is used to that, and who can forget his victory last time out, 2012. 3 fights, 3 KOs. This is a man with huge power. See there straight away, Misipati has as many losses as Avau has fights. One thing you'll notice straight away looking at Misipati, he has lost a lot of weight over the last 2 or 3 months. If he is fit and he is fast at that weight, he will be incredibly dangerous and a hard man to beat. Well, they're evenly matched in age, huge weight advantage and huge height advantage to Faafuata. But of course the experience to the Thumper and the reigning king in the ring, Tafa Misipati.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is quarterfinal fight number 2. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Grizzly Thai Kickboxing Gym. He has 5 wins, 4 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Avau, the executioner, Faafuata! And this is fighting out of the red corner. He has 33 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He is the defending, reigning Super Heavyweight King of the Ring and WKBF WMC Super Heavyweight Champion, representing ETK. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tafa Misipati! It's now time for Rebel John Conway's instructions.
Let's bring it in. All right, guys, first of all, both protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my instructions, obey my instructions. When I say break, both stop throwing, take a clear step away from each other until I say fight. All the best, shake them up, back in corner.
Great instructions from John the Rebel Conway. Tafa Misipati needing a step ladder to get eye to eye with Faafuata. These are two very, very big men. Conway, former New Zealand middleweight boxing and kickboxing champion. He will have his work cut out. Mike Grizzly Galt in Faafuata's corner, the blue corner. Misipati coming out of the red. Sticky jab starting off as you'd expect from Faafuata. Using that range, he does not want a guy like Misipati on the inside. He's propping with the right hand, the big overhand bok choy that he throws Misipati. Slipping outside the jab, Misipati. Blocked a couple of those with his face, and big leg kicks, and they are tree trunks. Notice Faafuata using the forearms to try and look for the coup de grace knee. Wild with there's a clipping right hand. Misipati though. He's getting the call from his corner to wake up. In these 3-round fights, you cannot allow, that's a grazing right hand, and he's 6 inches short, Misipati, in terms of his punch timing. Faafuata is moving well. He's doing what he needs to do. These are 3-round fights. You cannot afford to lose a round. That was a big knee from the right leg to the midsection of Misipati. He cannot afford to stay on the outside. Under the King of the Ring rules, 2 hands to the back of the head, you can throw the one knee. That left hook coming off the shoulder. Another wafting tree trunk there from Faafuata. Well, that was a spinning back fist, but it may have actually caught the elbow or the forearm. Certainly from our angle. One single knee, then you have to push up. Rebel Conway on that early. There's no question at this point that the reigning champ is looking all at sea, just doesn't have his timing. Faafuata getting away with a lot simply because of his height advantage. Misipati needs to find a way to solve this riddle. Good work to the body, and there it was. He gets inside and gets his rhythm for the first time. Faafuata looking a little tired now. The key for Misipati going to that body, but he doesn't want to take too much damage. Well, Misipati had to go a long way. Well, those are highlight reel shots. Knee there from Faafuata. Misipati has to be very cautious. He's ducking down to the body, but if he times it right, he could catch a knee, and he wore that right kick there halfway on the back of the ear. Again, missing with the left hook. And that's a big shot to the liver. He put the glove on the ground. He should be calling it. Referee John Conway finding it close. He just needs to go to work with the hands, Misipati. Wow. Controversy. The glove looked as if it touched down the end of round 1. Up until that point, Misipati was all at sea. That is going to be hard for the judges to call. If you go on shots landed, it had to go for the bigger man in the blue corner. Just towards the end of the round, Misipati started to find some range as Faafuata tired. Those big legs he chopped away. Misipati trying to get on the inside using the lead. Left hand to probe. And there was the shot perfectly to the liver, and you saw there, it looked as if the right glove touched the ground. John the Rebel Conway very much on it, however.
Go to the body, go to the...
Mike Grizzly Gold in Faafuata's corner saying, you've got your second win now. He started to tire, and then that liver spinning kick from Misipati. Nice work from Misipati, went straight to the body and back says to the liver with his left hand. Just has to be cautious though, not to get caught on the outside as much. Not a good sign there. Well, calling for that step ladder once again. Early in the round, Misipati, good work now wrapping around. That's not a good sign from Faafuata. His corner, Grizzly Gold, imploring him to keep working. Misipati, though, just needs to go to work on the inside, and this could be over very shortly. There's nothing coming back. Big knees now. Misipati is, if nothing else, a finisher. 3 consecutive knees. Faafuata needs to dig deep. He needs to find something from somewhere. Fatigue makes cowards of us all, and he is tired at this point. Another digging right hand to the body from Misipati. Ducks under that, and a clipping right hand there. Now Misipati just going to work, and that is all over. Almost an anticlimax. He looked so good for 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the first round, but the reigning champ has come home with a devastating knee KO. Well, John the Rebel Conway back in centre ring. 2 8 counts under King of the Ring rules. And the fight is called off. Faafuata, just his inexperience showing there as we just await the formalities.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1:23 of round 2, your referee, the Rebel John Conway, calls a stop to this fight for your winner by TKO and going on to the semifinals. Fighting out of the red corner,